Oh my gosh.
What?
I didn't hit the start.
Oh, so we were talking.
So, so I wasn't live. Okay, let me start this over. Bryan, I just heard your latest video. And before I get into all that, I would like to say to you that the video I accidentally made public was a complete accident. Um, I hit private or public instead of private. Hey Rep Ash. Hey Trisha, not Trish. Um, Bryan, honey, if you ever want to have a discussion with Brandon and I, please, by all means. Bryan is definitely going to have his hands full with Brandon. You know, since certain people have egos and think they know it all. Hey, hello, Starlight. Welcome to the Enlightened, where we are enlightened from the bullshit. Eric, okay, let me tell you what's going on. I made a video a long time ago and I had it unlisted. Well, I was going to put it on private and I accidentally put it on public. So it was out there for maybe a minute until I realized it was on there for a minute. And so I then made it private. My apologies. Bryan then did a video saying that he would like to have a discussion with my husband. Hey, Kim. So, I'm here, Bryan. Would you like to come over and have a discussion with us? You know, since you were a counselor and all, I'm sure you could just put Brandon to shame, couldn't you? Hey, Romad, how are you? I'm waiting, Bryan. I don't have all day. Hey, Shell. Bryan, come on over. Hey, Trish, not Trish. Thank you for becoming a member of the Enlightened. Because we are enlightened from the bullshit. Hi, little Kelly. How are you doing today, darling? Bryan also mentioned, does Sarah's husband know what she does online? Let me tell you this. I rule this roost, okay? What I say goes. Well, until Brandon puts his foot down. But, hi, Deborah Ann. Did I make a mistake? One win. Thank you. God, I love you guys. Okay, Deborah Ann, what did I make a mistake with? You know, I keep hearing all this godly stuff, right? Coming out of Bryan. But some of the words he's been saying towards some of the women in here have not been very nicey. Not very nicey at all. And not very Christian-like. So, yes. Hello, Starlight. Yes. I'm not going to stay on long. Hopefully, I have a friend that comes over soon. And we're going to have a good day. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you, One Win. I absolutely love you. And I appreciate the support. Hey, Merrick. Hey, Steph. Oh, Kim, thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. My membership dropped like you would not believe, all because I would not go against Diane and Wendy. And I can't just turn my feelings off. You know what I mean? And I felt my opinion matters. And I know other people's opinions matter to them, but I'm not going to join a hate train just because they believe something that I don't. Oh, who's up here?
Hey,
Hey, Rep Ash, how are you doing, darling?
good. I want to say something to Brian. So he said that does your wife know that you're on the internet? Did he say something like that?
Yeah,
Okay. So Brian, let me ask you a question. Does your like I know your wife knows, but does your other family members know that you're on the internet all day? You don't even sleep, Brian. You don't go to sleep. You're on the internet. You're too invested on YouTube. All most of almost 90% of this community is investing too much in this internet. So what about you, Brian? You ask people to go on your panel, but yet when they ask you, you don't go, but you expect them to
exactly.
go. What is your game, Brian? Get
Because
off
he's
the
a
internet.
coward. Trisha asked him to come and work things out. He refused to go on panel. Then he made a video of me wanting to go on panel with Brandon and I.
Getting real sick
Where
of
you
him.
at, Brian? I'm waiting. Are you scared of some girls? Is that what it is? Is that why you don't want to come up on panel?
Here's the thing with him. He has lied about me. He has he has lied about others. He twists his thing. He knows how to manipulate people really good to make them believe them. That's why he's getting all. That's why he's being. That's why everybody thinks he's a hero right now. I mean,
He's no hero. It's a front. If you can sit there and say some of the things you have said about women, that is blasphemy. You know, God does not approve of trashing women.
Now I understand him and Trisha are fighting.
Shell, honey, thank you. Thank
I
you guys
understand
for
they're.
joining my membership. I
That's
really
really
appreciate.
good of them. They're supporting you. That's good.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. You don't know
Thank
how much it
Brian.
means
If
to
it weren't
me.
for Brian, you would be getting all this. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. Brian, come over here and have a conversation with Brandon and I. You know, since you know so much about recovery, why don't you come over here and have that topic with him? Shoot. Kimmy
Oh, there's
C,
another one.
honey, I love you. Thank you. Why don't you even come over here and have that topic with me?
Every day, all day, he's on the internet and others, you know? It's like when I come home, like even when it's like 11 o'clock at night, my time, he's on the internet. I'm like, oh my God, this is a guy, does this man not ever sleep? Like, really? Is that, I don't know. It's just, it's weird to me.
You know, I've tried to keep um what's the word? Um I've tried to be cordial with Bryan. I might not agree with everything he does, but for whatever reason, because I accidentally posted that video, he's got it out for me. And I'm here to tell you, Bryan, that was an accident. But if you would like to come up on panel with Brandon and I, trust and believe Brandon's ready. Tell Brandon all about me.
No, I think he meant like he wants to meet him, knowing how he thinks. But I could be wrong.
Oh, it's exhausting. He never goes after men. He's absolutely petrified of Dave. He won't go on Dave's panel, which I'm not trying to give any clout to Dave because LCD is
Oh,
scum.
Dave.
But
That's gross.
yeah, Bryan has no balls. He only likes to attack women and go after women.
It's
He's said the
either
most vulgar things about Diane and Wendy, and I'm sick of it. I am so sick of men attacking women in this
well,
community.
it does. Well, hold on for a second. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. You shouldn't be calling nobody names, but you know. But I'm just saying, like, this is what he wants it his way or no way. You go on my panel, but I'm not going to go on yours. No, Brian. No, no, you're not getting your way. So I
Right.
guess so both sides won't get their way. How about that? Now what?
Yeah, and since we're here, I seen Steph in the comment section, and I can't scroll back up and see what she said, but I owe Steph an apology. I've said some not so nice things about her, and I apologize for that. I didn't know you, and
That's
I
my friend.
didn't. Yeah, Steph, your friend, and I want
Okay.
to genuinely apologize to her, because I think she's a good person. I don't think she's a bad person. I
She's
was
actually
sticking up
really
for
nice.
someone that I should have never stuck up for, which caused me and Steph to have a little tiff. And I'm sorry about that. I'm done sticking up for people, I'm just going to tell my truths. I'm going to give my opinions, and that's it, you know.
Oh, that's kind of you. She will love that. She's actually a really nice girl.
Yeah, and
Really
I've heard
nice.
that.
She's funny too. You would like
I'm
her.
just I'm tired of, and another thing that I'm absolutely tired of is the fact that, every single day there's like 10 lives of Diane and Wendy and how they're going to take Diane and Wendy down. You guys don't have the power to take them down, okay? You can't force Diane, Tiffany, to take her channel down. You cannot make her disappear. And for all the things being said about Wendy, I need to let everybody know that Wendy was just a co host. That was not her channel. She did not know everything that was going on. Okay. So stop blaming Wendy. Stop making fun of Wendy. Stop speculating about Wendy. And that's how I feel. So I just wanted to say
I'm
that.
sorry you're going through this.
Oh, I wish he would show up. He's got so much to say to me, and he's got so much to tell my husband and say to my husband. Why don't you come over here and say it, Bryan?
Can you pin Wendy's comment? Because people are accusing her of.
Yeah, Wendy has moved on. Quit lumping Diane and Wendy together. She moved on. She is starting a new chapter.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna move on. We have to move on.
Yeah, you
Diane,
know.
God can deal with Diane. We need to worry about ourselves now. We need to move on. That's it.
I don't approve of things that have happened, but I don't hate Diane. I will never hate Diane. And if people want to hate me for that, which they do, because I've had so many messages and trolls come at me saying the most horrendous things imaginable. You guys are being bullies. You might think you're being Captain Save-A-Hose, but you're being bullies. You're being mean. And you think Diane deserves it, so that's okay, right? No, it's not okay. And then I've seen someone, Pixie, I heard her literally say Diane gave zero money to St. Jude. Well, Pixie, that's a damn lie. She did, and there's been receipts proven she's done just that.
I think everybody needs their hair pulled.
I'd like my hair pulled.
I'll pull your hair. Not in a sexual way.
Yeah, I saw Tiffany's community post, and honest to God, I think it's become an obsession with them. They've become fixated on this. And, it's pretty sad when you get up on a panel and you say, oh, I hibernated, I slept for 18 hours. Well, gee, maybe if you haven't been doing so much digging on people and letting this consume your life, maybe things would get back to normal and you wouldn't be so mean and bitter.
Oh, you got another one.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, new member. Welcome, welcome, welcome
I think you made
to the
10 bucks.
enlightened.
That's pretty
Huh?
good. $10. You made $10 today.
Did I?
Yeah, because each member is $2.
Lord knows I need it. Gosh almighty. Man, I'm not here to
That's
dry
gas
beg, and
money.
I'm not trying to beg for money, but gosh, you know what?
No, because they love
It's
you.
been hard. It's been hard. The past
Yeah.
few days have been hard. And actually, the past few weeks have been hard. And I think that's what put me in the depression I was in. Like, I spent days crying because I didn't know how to fix it. And
Oh, honey, I'm so
depression sucks. I don't wish it on
sorry.
anyone.
Especially when you're born with it. It's bad.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hey,
Trisha.
TNT.
Head Ash.
Hi.
How
Up,
goes it?
ladies.
So,
Okay, can Trisha, can you like kind of go over what his message said?
okay, so this is why I came up because he said that Sarah, you're messing with the likes or hanging out with the likes of someone that's in active addiction, and I just don't think that's good for you in your recovery right now. Who in the fuck
What?
is in active addiction?
Yeah, who is in
I mean,
active
did I have a
addiction
couple glasses
that I
of
am
wine
hanging
last
out
night?
with?
Did I have a couple? Right, dude, it had to be talking about me. What? Because we met one time, like for 5 seconds,
Right.
because I was around the corner from your house. Like, it has to be talking about me, but that's fine. I had a couple glasses of wine last night. I fucking let loose and went live. And the last time I checked, I'm fucking 43 years old. If I
And
want
you
to
were
fucking eat
absolutely
10 Xanax
beautiful.
bars, fucking smoke weed, and fucking drink, that's my goddamn business.
Yeah.
But I have bigger fish to fry. You know, my mom is getting ready to have a heart surgery. My stepdad's coming home today. You know, I have been off things for a while now, and it ain't none of his fucking business anyway.
No, it's not. And to sit there and imply that you're using is
Uh-huh.
bullshit. He does
Right.
not know his ass from his head. I swear to God, he wants to plant seeds that people are still on drugs. And that's bullshit, Bryan. You don't know what goes on
Okay,
in their daily life.
so remember when he said that he was a drug counselor,
Yeah,
Bryan?
bullshit.
Right.
I
But
call
okay,
bullshit
so
on
just
that.
let's just say he was, okay? Would Brandon ever put a video up about that with someone that used to have an addiction to Zane's?
No,
No, he wouldn't.
because
Yeah, so that was just
that would
Brian's
be
little
evading their
Christian way.
privacy.
Well, no, that it could have triggered me to go get
Yeah,
some. It could have done a lot of things. You feel me? But he don't give a
absolutely.
fuck. Look, Brian can do one or two motherfucking things. He can stop
Brian has
this shit
hair
and
on his
leave me the
nose.
fuck alone right now. Or we can go on. We can keep doing this for 4 more fucking years. I don't care.
Brandon, if someone came to you in confidence and said that they were using, would you blast that on a video?
No, of course not.
Wouldn't that go against your credentials?
Of course.
Brian's a liar. Brian's an absolute liar.
Right.
Show me those credentials, Bryan. If you was such a drug
Right.
counselor.
Just like he was in the military, but we've yet to see any DD 214s.
You know, there's a way to figure out if people have credentials or have had credentials. Quit lying, Bryan. A godly man will not lie. Why do you keep lying if you're so godly?
Lying is a sin, actually.
Ah,
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. If you're trying to be a better, like, let's say he's trying to be like, I'm a better Christian than Republican Ash, because, he thinks he is. Okay, fair enough. Whatever, Brian. But yet, you're lying. Plus, look what you did to Trisha yesterday. Hey, Joanne. Oh, and
It
Bryan,
gets tiring.
look, Bryan, if I were you, I would shave your nose. You have a lot of hair up in your nose. Saying that's gross.
And
Well,
also,
he's a
I
completed
received,
because his location is on in his
I
last
also
video. So he's
received,
What
sorry,
happened?
I overtalked Trisha. I'm sorry.
Go, Trisha.
go ahead. No, go ahead,
Okay.
Sarah.
Okay. So what I was going to say is, holy cow, what was I going to say now? I forget.
You guys are cute.
I'm not completely awake yet.
Have coffee.
Man, I've had 2 cups. It takes me a while to like really
Put espresso in there.
oh gosh, I love espresso. I'm the type of girl that can get like 4 or 5 shots of espresso in my drink. I love it.
Trisha, you had coffee?
I'm
Trisha?
done with coffee.
Oh.
I had 2 cups this morning.
I'm gonna have 8 today.
But I'm going to hop
Good
down because
Lord.
I forgot I had Bluetooth in.
All right. So your mom's in my prayers, okay?
All right. Thank you, Ash.
You're
Your mom's
welcome.
in my
I'll talk,
prayers too, darling. Get a
Prayers
hold
for
of
Trisha's
me.
mom.
thanks, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Get a hold of me, babe.
All right, bye.
Oh, I will.
Bye. But, you can't sit there and insinuate that someone is on drugs without having
Yeah.
substantiated proof. That right there makes me so mad. Any drug counselor, past or present, would not say that. So, Bryan, I'm still waiting. I'm going to drop you another link, buddy.
He wants you to go over there. It's either his way or nowhere.
Well, I don't take too kindly to somebody telling me what to do. Now, Bryan, you were the one that came up with this, so why don't you come over here?
If he doesn't come up and if he goes live and asks you to take a link, just give him a link. Be better than him.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Brandon, he's out of the house right now. So, Bryan, this would be a perfect time to come up and tell me how you really feel.
Hi, Joanne.
Joanne's born to sparkle. I love that lady. She's so sweet.
She's cute.
Yeah.
I always tell her, how do you say shit in French? She says it.
Now, Bryan, was it Christian of you to call those tenants? Do you know what that could have done? There's people that dox in this community and cannot wait to call the cops, call CPS, call whatever. You, Molly, and Tiffany put those people in danger. No one else but you. And if anything were to happen, God strike me dead if you guys don't go live and say it's Diane's fault. None of you can take accountability for your own actions. You have to blame everyone else. Shame on you, Molly, and shame on you, Tiffany. Okay. Lola Rue. This chat is full of real lifers. What a joke. Who's real lifers?
Wait,
Would you
let her
like to
respond.
come up?
Let her respond.
Shoot, you can come up.
Let me see who she's talking about. I don't see anybody that do that, but I don't know. I think she's confused.
Yeah, well, I think this is the same person. Don't quote me, but I think I seen in a chat yesterday where she or someone else said that Wendy had real lifers on her panel just the other day. I'd like to know what real lifers you're talking about. I've not gone real life.
Me either.
Yeah. When did Amanda go real life? Now, Bryan, you know deep down in your heart that MGL has not been honest and transparent. But here you are, holier than thou, speaking on how you're a Christian man. A blind man could see that she's not an honest person and that she's not doing this out of the greater good. She's doing this because of views, same as Shoot the Shit. They are getting mad views over this. People are growing their channels over this. And I don't care who gets mad at me or not. It's the truth.
Lola, if you're gonna say it, you gotta answer us. We're asking you a question. Can you please answer?
Lola, would you like to come up or would that give your voice away? Because I think you're a troll.
I don't understand why they say things and then they don't answer you when you ask them questions. That's so annoying. It's like if you want answers, okay, we're answering them. So I don't understand them.
You know, and for anyone else listening, telling me that I'm getting in with bad people and that I need to protect myself, the people that I associate with are not bad people. They have compassion. The only reason y'all don't like them is because they speak the truth on the people you like, and you guys can't stand that. So therefore, you're going to villainize them, and that's not fair. I love Misnomer. She's so funny. Life rewinded, Dirk. I spy with my little eye a bumpy baby. I need my glasses on. I can't read. I'm getting old. I can't hardly read anymore. None ya biz. Good morning, honey. Oh, is Low Lightly in here? She is absolutely a sham. She told me to shut up in one of her videos the other day. Low Lightly, you are such an ass. Telling me to shut up? Maybe you should take your own advice. There is not one person in this community that is intimidated by you. Actually, you're like the laughing stock of the
Oh, there's
community.
Lola. She answered kind of. She doesn't.
Oh,
Okay.
Lola.
Okay. Well, Ash always does on cap. Don't take it personally, Lola. She always does that. She even does it to us. She's not literally like yelling. She's just trying to make it bigger so people can see it clearly. That's why. Don't take it personally.
You know what, Ash274, if you want to type in all caps, I'm cool with that. If anybody else wants to type in all caps, I'm cool with that too. It doesn't bother me a bit. Yes, be Fergs. People have been writing this wave of craziness. Oh, I lost it. That's been building to hysteria for weeks. And then you've got people like Tiffany saying, well, I'm never going to stop. You know what? That's called obsession.
All right, Lola and Ashley 74. You guys need your hair pulled. You need your hair pulled. I'm gonna pull those hair.
Bryan, I know you're watching. Why don't you take that link and come up?
And he's
If
recording.
you had any intentions of working this out, or if you had any intentions of having a discussion with Brandon, please come on up. By no means. You know, we're not going to scream at you or yelling at you. You know how we are. Brandon, he's calm always. Me, I have a little bit of a temper, but I'll stay cool. I'll remain cool. there's a lot of things that Bryan said about Republican Ash. Did he ever apologize to you for that, Rep Ash?
About what?
You
He said,
know, when he mentioned your name and said some unkind things,
like
you know,
when, like,
y-
are you talking about like long time ago what he did? Like he was in the hotel?
yeah.
Yes, he did. I'm being
Okay,
honest.
good. I'm
Yeah,
glad to see
and
he
it,
did that.
and the reason, and and he's saying people that I've been bothering him in the hotel and all that. Well, Bryan, the reason why I always keep calling you because you were bothering me, so I was doing it right back at you, and you're not telling people that, But yes, he did apologize, and he did. He actually begged that he said, "I'm sorry, please forgive." He did. I promise. I'm being honest.
Good.
Yeah.
Since I've started this live, I've had 3 people tell me to please stop. Don't do this. Why is it okay for him to bash others? Why is it okay for him to slander Diane, to talk shit about Wendy and anyone else that supports Diane or Wendy? Why is that okay, Bryan? Why is it okay to make fun of them, Bryan? Yeah, it's not okay. I just wish Bryan would, grow a set, take the link, and come on up. No one's going to yell at you. No one's going to scream at you. You know that Brandon and I can have a civilized conversation.
Yeah, and I'll step down. I'll step down because
Well, I have a feeling he's not going to come up, and I've got some things to do. I'm going to put the link in one last time, and I'm sure he'll make a video out of this because that's what he does.
oh
You know?
yeah, because that's all he does is on the internet all day 24/7. But you know what? If he ever does ask for a link to his
Hey,
panel, just
Batty Boo.
be better than him. Just go on his panel.
Yeah, that's fine too. We can go on your panel. I'm not looking for the views, the subs, the
Or the
attention.
like. He's
Yeah.
the reason why he's doing all this because he used to get so many dislikes and so many hate. So he's enjoying this attention and all that. That's what he's doing. He's not doing it from the heart.
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
He's doing it for attention to, he wants to get brownie points with Molly.
Yes.
He's wanting to get back in.
Mhm.
People
Correct.
turned against away for Bryan for a
Kind of like
long
Booby Boy,
time.
like Smoke 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is his way back in. Just like Laura saying, well, did you see the hate never came from me? The hate was always Diane and Wendy. Bullshit. Laura, you gave more than they did. And I'm gonna if I need to go back and record all the lives or at least the thumbnails you've done on Diane and Wendy and then do the same thing to Diane and Wendy's, we'll do that and we'll see how many videos compare to one another and who did the most. You drag people because that's the only content you have, Laura. Just my opinion.
Laura, Ash K. Um, Laura needs to calm the. She's been going live a lot, and you know what? Nobody can't have a chance to go live because people are not gonna like look at both sides. It's too much. Some of them don't have more than 2 devices. Some just have 1 device. So Laura, can you like just go live once a day or something? You're hogging everything.
And
I'm
I
not trying
mean,
to be
I
mean.
understand her hustle. She's trying to like make money because she does have young kids.
I
But
mean, I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, just think of others, please, not hog.
right. I'm tired of all the bashing. in this community, it's every single day, like 10, 12 times a day. It gets old. Don't you guys get tired of hearing the same old shit about Diane and Wendy?
It's
It's
all
getting
repeat.
old.
It gets old. It does.
Yeah.
But but I understand some of them are still angry, and that their opinions are valid. But all you need to do is just don't watch it. I just change it and then I just move on. I don't get involved in that stuff.
Yeah. Well, guys, that was my daughter calling. I need to jump off here, make sure that everything is okay with her. Her blood sugars have been kind of high, and
Oh, I'm so
she's
sorry.
pregnant. She's like 5 months pregnant right now. And,
Mhm.
this is her third pregnancy. So I'm so worried about her liver and her kidneys. And I just want to make sure she's okay. But I do thank everybody for coming up, especially you, Rep Ash and Trisha. And
Oh, no
I
problem.
appreciate everyone that, joined the membership. I'm really grateful for you guys. So
Your
thank
daughter's in
you.
my prayers, hon.
Likewise, Ash.
Thank
Thank
you.
you guys
Bye,
for,
Sarah.
yeah. Hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for stopping by. I'll be
You too.
waiting, Brian. Let me know, buddy.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye,
Bye,
Sarah.
guys.